Shortages of critical cancer drugs are at an all-time high, and health officials fear they will continue to worsen over the next few months. We spoke with a woman battling cancer who's now worried that she won't have enough medication to fight for her life.
ABC Action News reporter Larissa Scott shares her urgent plea to drug manufacturers and how advocates are fighting for a solution.
Doctors are calling this shortage of cancer drugs a national emergency, causing many facilities to ration their supplies and causing patients stress as they fight for their lives.
In April, the month of April, I found out I had triple positive breast cancer. And so, of course, for me, 33, young, healthy, I was very surprised by the diagnoses.
Facing a shocking diagnosis, Arius Pitts was then shocked again when she found out there was a shortage of the medication she needed.
What does this mean for treatment? Will I be cured from this now if I'm not able to get the drugs?
Questions many patients are now asking themselves because the two therapies with the most critical shortages are cisplatin and carboplatin. Both are crucial drugs in several different types of cancer treatments, leaving many patients without any good alternatives.
Unfortunately, in January this year is really when it all came to a head.
Florida Cancer Specialist CEO Nathan Walker tells us the shortage comes down to a few things. A huge spike in demand for cancer drugs, especially in Florida, because people delayed screenings due to the pandemic, supply chain issues, and mostly a lack of incentives for manufacturers to create the low-cost drugs.
At the end of the day, it's just not advantageous for them. It's not profitable for them to make these drugs.
Leaving people like Arius Pitts just waiting for a solution.
Let's say I can get some, but I may not get it for, all of the treatments. How does that really affect treatment? You don't know. So there are a lot of unanswered questions. It's very stressful.
It's gotten so dire that the FDA has allowed a non-FDA approved version of cisplatin to be imported from China to increase the availability of the drug.
We have 6 days of inventory on hand, and that's after we got an influx based on what the FDA has done with allowing import from Chinese manufacturers.
Health officials tell me this is the worst it's ever been, with people unable to get access to life-saving therapies. Many groups, like Florida Cancer Specialists, now advocating for change at the federal level.
I really think it's a call to action for the government, candidly, to look at how we are reimbursing and incentivizing the production of drugs like this.
Again, you want cure. Right?
In the meantime, patients like Arius Pitts hope these efforts will soon open the door to more life-saving supplies.
I think it comes down to ethics and morals. What's right for the greater good. And if we need this drug, they need to make sure that getting it to us is a top priority.
Reporting in Tampa, Larissa Scott, ABC Action News.